Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 12 new Japanese cruiser motorcycles 2026. Number 12, Honda Rebel 300. The Honda Rebel 300 arrives for 2026 with clear updates that keep it fresh in the entry cruiser space. The exterior keeps the low and compact stance buyers like, but the new model adds updated paint choices, darker trim, and revised lighting details. Honda also refines the fit and finish, which shows up in tighter panels and better switchgear feel. The engine remains a 300cc liquid-cooled single, tuned for smoother response in daily riding. For 2026, throttle mapping is cleaner at low speeds, which helps new riders in traffic and parking lots. Features see small but useful changes. LED lighting is now standard, improving night visibility and reducing maintenance. The Honda Rebel 300 is expected to carry a price tag around $5,000, keeping it affordable while offering Honda reliability and strong resale value. Overall, the Rebel 300 for 2026 focuses on smart refinements rather than big changes. It stays approachable, efficient, and dependable, making it a strong new option for riders who want a Japanese cruiser that feels updated without losing its easygoing character. Number 11, Yamaha XSR700. The Yamaha XSR700 returns for 2026 with updates that make it feel more modern while keeping its retro-inspired look. The exterior gets revised paint options, cleaner graphics, and subtle changes to body panels that improve visual balance. The seat shape is updated for better comfort, and small details like metal accents and switch finishes feel more premium than before. The engine is a 690cc parallel twin, well known for strong low and mid-range pull. For 2026, Yamaha refines fueling and throttle response to make power delivery smoother in city traffic and more controlled on highways. The motor still feels lively without being aggressive, which suits daily riding in the US. Features see meaningful improvements. The display is now a full digital unit with better clarity and smartphone connectivity for basic alerts. Suspension tuning is adjusted to handle rough city roads better, while still staying stable at higher speeds. These updates focus on comfort, safety, and ease of use. In the US market, the Yamaha XSR700 is expected to be priced around $9,000, placing it competitively against other middleweight Japanese motorcycles with similar performance. Overall, the 2026 Yamaha XSR700 feels more polished and refined than before, offering a balanced mix of style, usable performance, and meaningful updates that make it easy to live with every day. Number 10, Kawasaki Eliminator. The Kawasaki Eliminator for 2026 leans hard into being new and relevant rather than nostalgic. The exterior is slim, low, and very clean, with a modern cruiser shape that looks lighter than most bikes in this space. For 2026, Kawasaki updates color options, tightens panel gaps, and refines the LED lighting design to look sharper at night. The low seat, narrow tank, and compact proportions make it look approachable while still sporty, especially compared to traditional bulky cruisers. The engine is a 451cc parallel twin, and this is where the Eliminator clearly separates itself. For 2026, tuning is improved for smoother power delivery at low speeds and better response when rolling on the throttle. It feels calm in traffic, stable on highways, and far less intimidating than larger cruisers. Features focus on usability rather than excess. A clean digital display offers clear ride information without clutter. LED lighting is standard, improving visibility and reducing maintenance. ABS remains standard and the riding position stays neutral, with mid-mounted controls that reduce fatigue on longer rides. The Kawasaki Eliminator is expected to come in around $6,000, making it one of the more accessible new Japanese motorcycles in this category. Overall, the 2026 Kawasaki Eliminator succeeds by feeling modern, light, and easy to live with, proving that a cruiser can be simple, updated, and genuinely enjoyable without trying too hard. Number 9, Honda Shadow Aero. The Honda Shadow Aero returns for 2026 with updates that focus on keeping a classic cruiser fresh rather than changing its identity. The exterior keeps the long fenders, wide stance, and plenty of chrome, but Honda refines paint quality and detailing for a cleaner look. New color options and improved surface finishes give the bike a more premium feel than the outgoing model. The engine is a 750cc V-twin that continues to prioritize smoothness and reliability. For 2026, Honda improves fueling and heat management, making low-speed riding smoother and more comfortable in everyday use. Features remain simple, which is exactly the point of the Shadow Aero. ABS stays standard for added safety, and the shaft drive continues to be a major advantage, reducing maintenance and improving long-term ownership experience. The expected price for the 2026 Honda Shadow Aero sits around $8,000, placing it in a reasonable range for riders who value proven engineering and low ownership costs. Overall, the 2026 Honda Shadow Aero stays true to its classic cruiser roots while adding subtle improvements that make it smoother, more comfortable, and easier to own for riders who want a dependable motorcycle that does not chase trends. Number 8. Yamaha V-Star 250. The Yamaha V-Star 250 carries into 2026 with small but meaningful updates that keep it relevant as a true beginner-friendly cruiser. The exterior stays compact and classic, with teardrop tank styling, low seat height, and slim proportions that make the bike feel unintimidating. For 2026, Yamaha refreshes paint options, improves chrome quality, and updates lighting elements so the bike looks cleaner and more modern without losing its old-school charm. The engine is a 249cc air-cooled V-twin, and it remains one of the few true V-twin options in this entry-level space. For 2026, Yamaha refines carburation and tuning to improve cold starts and smoother throttle response. Features stay simple, but that is part of the appeal. The analog gauges are clear and easy to read, keeping distractions low. The low seat height makes flat footing easy at stops, and the lightweight frame improves control at low speeds. Suspension is tuned for comfort over rough pavement, and braking performance is predictable and easy to modulate, which suits new riders well. The Yamaha V-Star 250 is expected to be priced around $5,000, keeping it one of the most affordable Japanese cruisers available. Overall, the 2026 Yamaha V-Star 250 continues to be a smart entry point into cruiser ownership by staying light, easy to ride, low cost to own, and updated just enough to feel current without losing its simple appeal. Number 7. Suzuki Boulevard M109R. The Suzuki Boulevard M109R for 2026 stays bold and aggressive, but Suzuki makes small updates to keep it feeling fresh. The exterior is still wide, low, and muscular, with a massive fuel tank, chunky rear tire, and sharp lines that make it stand out instantly. For 2026, paint finishes are improved, graphics are cleaner, and LED lighting elements are refined to look sharper at night. The engine is a 1783cc V-twin, and it remains the main reason this bike exists. For 2026, Suzuki improves throttle smoothness and low-speed control, making the bike easier to manage in traffic despite its size. Power delivery is brutal but controlled, with strong torque available almost instantly. Highway cruising feels effortless, and the engine stays stable and planted even at higher speeds, with reduced heat felt by the rider compared to earlier versions. Features focus on performance and control. The digital display is clearer and easier to read, showing essential ride data without clutter. Traction control and ABS remain standard, helping manage the bike's massive power. The Suzuki Boulevard M109R is expected to come in around $16,000, reflecting its large engine, performance focus, and premium cruiser positioning. Overall, the 2026 Boulevard M109R continues to offer raw power and street presence, with just enough refinement to make its extreme performance more usable and controlled than before. Number 6. Honda Rebel 1100. The Honda Rebel 1100 moves into 2026 with updates that focus on refinement rather than a redesign. The exterior keeps the low, compact cruiser stance, but Honda sharpens the look with revised paint options, darker finishes, and cleaner lighting details. The engine is a 1084cc parallel twin, shared in concept but tuned specifically for cruiser duty. For 2026, Honda improves throttle response at low speeds and smooths power delivery during steady cruising. Features are where the Rebel 1100 continues to stand out. The digital display is clearer and faster to respond, while ride modes are refined to feel more natural in real-world use. The expected price for the 2026 Honda Rebel 1100 sits around $10,000, which reflects its strong engine performance, modern electronics, and Honda reliability without pushing into luxury pricing. Overall, the 2026 Honda Rebel 1100 builds on what already worked by adding smoother performance, better comfort, and subtle visual updates that make it feel more mature and complete than ever before. Number 5. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S continues into 2026 with updates that keep it feeling modern and rider-focused. The exterior keeps its sporty cruiser look, with a slim tank, exposed frame elements, and compact proportions that set it apart from traditional long and low cruisers. For 2026, Kawasaki refreshes paint options, refines body panel fit, and updates LED lighting details to give the bike a sharper and more current appearance. The engine is a 649cc parallel twin, and it remains a key strength of the Vulcan S for 2026. Engine tuning is revised for smoother throttle response at low speeds and better control in stop-and-go riding. Features focus on comfort and adaptability. The digital display remains clear and easy to read, showing only essential information. ABS stays standard, and the suspension setup is slightly retuned to improve ride comfort over rough pavement. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is expected to be priced around $8,000, making it a strong value for a Japanese cruiser with modern engineering and everyday usability. Overall, the 2026 Vulcan S remains a smart choice for riders who want a cruiser that feels light, responsive, and updated, while offering comfort and reliability without unnecessary complexity. Number 4. Yamaha Bolt. The Yamaha Bolt rolls into 2026 with updates that keep its stripped-down cruiser look relevant without changing its core attitude. The exterior stays compact and muscular, with a short wheelbase, dark finishes, and minimal bodywork that give it a tough street presence. For 2026, Yamaha improves paint depth, cleans up graphics, and sharpens LED lighting elements so the bike looks more current at night. The engine is a 942cc air-cooled V-twin, and it continues to focus on torque and simplicity. For 2026, Yamaha retunes fuel delivery for smoother low-speed response and cleaner roll-on power. The engine feels strong right off idle, making city riding easy and relaxed. Features remain intentionally simple. The digital and analog combo display is easy to read and avoids unnecessary clutter. ABS remains standard, adding confidence during hard braking. Suspension tuning is slightly revised for 2026 to improve comfort over uneven pavement while keeping the bike stable in corners. The Yamaha Bolt is expected to carry a price tag around $8,000, which keeps it competitive for riders who want a solid Japanese cruiser without paying for extra tech they may not need. Overall, the 2026 Yamaha Bolt sticks to a clean, raw cruiser formula, while adding just enough refinement to feel newer, smoother, and more polished without losing its simple and honest character. Number 3. Honda Shadow Phantom. The Honda Shadow Phantom steps into 2026 with subtle but important updates that keep its dark cruiser identity intact. The exterior continues with the blacked-out theme, long wheelbase, and low stance, but Honda improves paint quality and surface finishes for a deeper, cleaner look. Lighting elements are revised to appear sharper, and small detailing changes around the tank and fenders make the bike feel newer without changing its familiar silhouette. The engine is a 750cc V-twin that remains focused on smooth and relaxed riding. For 2026, Honda refines throttle response and fueling to make low-speed control easier and cruising more consistent. Heat management is improved, and vibration remains well-controlled, reinforcing the Shadow Phantom's reputation for calm and dependable performance. Features stay simple and rider-focused. The instrument cluster remains clean and easy to read, avoiding unnecessary distractions. ABS continues as standard equipment, adding confidence in daily riding conditions. The shaft drive remains a major strength, reducing maintenance and improving long-term ownership ease. The expected price sits around $9,000, positioning the Shadow Phantom as a solid option for riders who value durability, low upkeep, and a proven mechanical setup. Overall, the 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom keeps its dark, no-frills cruiser appeal while adding just enough refinement to feel smoother, more comfortable, and confidently up-to-date. Number 2. Suzuki Boulevard C50. The Suzuki Boulevard C50 moves into 2026 with refinements that keep its classic cruiser style relevant. The exterior maintains its wide fenders, flowing lines, and traditional proportions, but Suzuki improves paint finishes and chrome quality for a cleaner and richer look. Updated lighting elements help the bike feel more current, while the seat design is slightly revised to improve comfort on longer rides. The engine is an 805cc V-twin, tuned for smooth and relaxed performance. For 2026, Suzuki improves throttle smoothness and low-speed control, making the bike easier to manage in traffic and during slow maneuvers. Features focus on comfort and ease of ownership. The instrument cluster is simple and easy to read, keeping attention on the road. ABS remains standard, adding confidence in everyday riding. The shaft drive continues to be a key advantage, reducing maintenance and improving long-term reliability. The Suzuki Boulevard C50 is expected to be priced around $9,000, offering a balanced mix of size, comfort, and proven engineering. Overall, the 2026 Boulevard C50 stays true to its traditional cruiser roots while adding subtle improvements that make it smoother, more comfortable, and better suited for daily and long-distance riding. Number 1. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 enters 2026 with updates that emphasize a fresh, modern look while keeping its approachable cruiser character. The exterior remains low and compact, with a sleek tank, minimalist bodywork, and subtle blacked-out details. For 2026, Honda adds new color options, refines panel fit, and updates the LED lighting to look cleaner and more contemporary. The engine is a 479cc parallel twin, and it remains tuned for smooth, predictable performance. For 2026, Honda refines throttle response and low-speed fueling to improve everyday usability in traffic and stop-and-go situations. Power delivery is steady and linear, with strong mid-range torque that suits relaxed cruising. Features focus on usability rather than tech overload. The digital display is clear and straightforward, showing essential ride information. ABS stays standard for safety, and the suspension is slightly tuned for a smoother ride over uneven surfaces. The Honda Rebel 500 is expected to be priced around $7,000, offering a compelling mix of style, ease of use, and reliability. Overall, the 2026 Honda Rebel 500 combines approachable performance, modern refinements, and a smooth ride into a cruiser that feels current, practical, and ready for new and experienced riders alike. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.